It's really a roaring inferno down there now. The two men are fighting each other's wills. There's a battle royal of the minds going on.
That was a real contest of will, and I think on those stakes you give first blood to Pat Cash.
Edberg lost only 4 points on his serve in the first set, and he's lost only 3 so far in this. And when you're serving as well as that, frankly, it locks the opposition out.
And Cash really feeling the pressure, very visibly upset at losing the first point.
At last they have something to cheer.
15-all.
Now this is just got guts written all over it. Just slamming.
No, it's on.
30-15.
Won't be happy with that either. Again, a moment of indecision.
40-15.
But the serve did it. It was a beautiful serve.
It was a tremendous serve. Cash got it back well, had a chance at the ball, and I think he again thought first to hit a topspin forehand lob, then went for the pass and really did neither.
Set point number 6. We'll see if 7 is Edberg's lucky number. It is.
Game second set, Edberg.
So in an hour and 24 minutes, Stefan Edberg, having weathered that storm just now, takes the second set.
Edberg wins the second set, 6-4, and leads 2 sets to love.
Third set, Cash.
Love 15. Love 13.
And Alan Stone, really, those figures are meaningless because it doesn't matter about the first service, it's those second serves of Edberg's have been so good.
Yes, they certainly have, and Cash's, on the other hand, his second serve's been a little short today. You can see the double faults there. And Edberg really has taken advantage of those rather shortish second serves from Cash. Cash getting a strong point here right when he needed it, down love 30. And really punching away that volley. And Edberg really has returned magnificently today.
Effective.
Deuce.
Immaculate.
Advantage Edberg.
Well, the serve has depth, but it doesn't have placement, and 2 quick steps to the left.
Deuce. Advantage Cash.
Again, Cash swinging wide to the forehand.
Well served. At the body. A waiver from Cash, but in the end, safe. 1-love, third set.
First game, third set. New balls, please. Love 15.
Well, now, something to build on here for Cash.
Love 30.
We haven't seen too many of these, but he gets this early and is able to push it back down the line.
Edberg ran off 4 points then.
$15-13.
Oh, yes. Well now.
So for the second time this game, Cash is able to get the ball out in front and get it down the line.
It's out.
Game Cash.
Well, listen to that. At last, Pat Cash has given the fans something to cheer.
Cash leads 2 games to love. Third set. $15-love.
And I think he really will get a lot of...
$30-love.
Well, a valiant attempt here. It's a nice volley from Cash, angling it away to the open forehand court, and Edberg picking it up very low, but so close. Just... Well, strong service game coming up from Cash. So Cash in command. Nice placement there. The lob goes up. Not a bad one, but Cash really supreme with the overhead.
Well, sir, Cash is at last on a roll. 3-love, third set.
Love 15.
Opponent.
$15-all. $30-15.
Brilliant.
$40-30.
Well, looks back at the linesman, but looked to be a good serve.
Deuce.
Well, he thinks it was the racket. Perhaps it was. Well, Edberg doesn't like it, but he'll accept it.
Advantage Cash.
One of the finest sports in the business, Stefan Edberg. Rarely queries anything. The serve not quite wide enough again. The slice is such a dangerous one to hit.
Well, that's clean ace, saves the break point. Number four for...
That's the finest way, isn't it, to...
So, third time now in this game, the Cash forehand finds its mark.
Advantage Cash.
can't take it.
Juice.
Well played. Oh, that's so good. And I'm not really referring to the body, but to the problem that Cash is being set by the height of the bounce on the serve. And it does make for easy volleys.
Up above your shoulder, you're not used to playing that shot. Great control of the racket head.
Advantage Edberg.
And 5 in the second. Now he's lost 10 already in this.
Game Edberg.
Well, he holds serve, and I think he'd be very relieved to do so.
Believe me, that is fragile against a man who returns like Edberg does.
Wide, this is the place to land it as we watch that beautiful service action. Slicing, coming around the side of the ball so that he can get it.
In the Grand Slam final before, though he had a match point in the semi-final at the US Open. Six now. 1.5 games if you look at it that way.
A danger point here on serve. Oh, that's another one.
30-40.
Cash unhappy there, as mentioned previously. He can have little lapses on his serve where he'll serve a patch of doubles. When that ball toss drops a little and he catches the tape, that's 3 in this game. Break back point.
Game effort.
As I feared, the fragility of Cash's serve exposed. 3-2. He's ahead in the third set. Here we are in January.
15 love.
Cash unhappy with the call. I thought initially the ball was wide.
Tennis matches are won in the mind.
One of the few times the second service did drop a little short and Cash punished it. Cash has been able to take advantage of that.
15-40.
Again, Cash moving forward, getting it early, ripping.
Oh, he's broken.
Game Cash.
Well, that is tremendous. You can only admire his
Cash leads 4-2.
utter bloody-minded refusal to give in.
Love.
Well, the topspin lob got over Cash's head for the break in the previous game, not this time. Quickly moves back, and there's that lovely split step.
40-15.
That last.
Game cash.
Well, that should have locked up the set, but never mind. He's ahead. 5-2. 2-5.
Hold.
Well, Edberg thought he'd won the point, but that was a very interesting point.
Just listen to that noise.
Love 15.
And you only need slight indecision for everything to fall away, but that was more like the Cash and Edberg of the first two sets. Cash being dominated by the serve.
Look at moving in that hole back there all the time.
Behind the server's arm there is an entrance to this court. People are kept by the stewards till the change of ends.
Ball!
And the frailty that has marked Edberg's game over the last 20 or 30 minutes. Good serve.
Game it.
Right at him.
Won the first point, Edberg.
Love 15.
Clever bit of improvisation there. The ball comes.
Out!
15 all.
That ball just fading on Edberg off the racket.
30-15.
Well, I don't know whether the ball took a hop, but Edberg appeared to snatch at that. Well, rather lucky it was a short serve. My goodness me.
40-30.
Nothing is easy in a final.
Set point and Cash going for a touch drop shot and really just getting underneath.
No, it's out.
Juice.
Well, that's usually a good shot for Cash, the high backhand.
Advantage Cash.
Well, you know, he is such a strong-minded man now, Cash. Not a waver. 3 aces. Here it is, the one that brought set point number 3. Beautifully struck, and such purpose. He's done it.
Game and third set Cash.
So now we certainly have a tennis match on our hands. Cash, the third set. 6-3 after 2 hours, 9 minutes.
Love 15.
John, over the years we've asked questions about the temperament of Edberg.
Who obviously has great temperament, and so it is going to show up more so.
My word, it'll show up now, if ever.
More so against the Pat Cash. And this is just tennis at its best, the open court.
Love 30.
And really rifled that forehand down full flight. And
15-30.
the trend of the first two sets, I think, has been reversed. On the ascendancy. And Edberg making errors. His game has perceptibly gone off the boil. A long way. Pat Cash at his shining best.
There's the break of serve. My goodness, what a body blow for Sweden there. First game, 4 sets.
Tremendous forehand off a very good wide serve. He kind of let that third set go, and I had the feeling that he was really going to redouble his efforts for the fourth set.
But this man, Edberg, has clearly been rattled.
And
15 love.
those big hits that went in so often in the first set, now looking sadly astray.
Got what it deserved, that short serve. Out!
30-15.
And so this is Pat Cash's fort. A lot of tennis, not one straight sets victory, one 5-setter, the rest 4.
It's in.
Game Cash.
Distract.
Oh, it's out. What a pity.
15 love.
One so nearly in. And that one in. Must remind him of what he saw
15 all.
Pat Cash do.
Back not once. I get the feeling that Stefan Edberg could be tiring
of that very long conclusion to the second set. And the sheer determination of Cash.
Absolute resolve.
Ace here. It's a shorter serve. It lands 3/4 of the way up the sideline.
Timing going astray.
Well played.
Game Edberg.
Edberg still in this set, but a breakdown. 2-1. And an ace that Edberg doesn't like. The third ace.
30 love.
Oh, brilliant.
see both sides of this story.
40
Great return of serve, and Cash just digging this ball up out of the turf. Edberg plays a good attempt at a backhand.
Game Cash.
Patrick Cash.
Cash leads 3 games to 1.
Out.
15 love.
Oh, it landed in, I think.
He signalled good. A bit close to me. In a better position to see it.
Yes, I don't think
15 all.
that could be able. There was a dip on it. I think we'll see it again.
There is that the ball was awfully close. I don't think it was even on the screen in the corner there.
(30-15).
Oh.
40-15.
Here's this beautiful kick serve. Taking Cash way out of court. Cash playing a good return. But Edberg there for the volley. Travels to 40-15.
Deuce.
That was self-induced, wasn't it? Worrying about the tension.
Yes, I'm sure they're the same rackets that he's been using all week.
Advantage Cash.
There's another
Game
break of serve. My goodness, this could easily go into a fifth set. Cash, 4-1, fourth. In the fourth.
15 love.
Stefan Edberg can pick himself up for the fifth set and make a match of it. So at this moment, Pat Cash is steamrolling him.
$15 all. $30-15.
But the magic has gone. And I think a little of the resolve too.
Pat at no stage in this match has looked sideways. He has gone straight ahead. He has not flinched.
$40-30.
That may have looked easy, but believe me, it is not ever easy at this stage of it.
Yes.
Advantage Cash.
Cash coming in quickly as always, and tremendous athleticism. That smash really just hit the arm, but so strong it goes away most rapidly.
Game Cash.
You can probably hear the cheers
Cash
in
leads
Sydney.
5 games to 1.
15 love.
I think here Edberg fighting. Wants to hold on to his serve here because if he were to lose it here, it would mean that Pat Cash would open the 5th set with his own service.
No.
30 love.
Out.
40 love.
Marvellous reminder to Edberg that nothing's going to be easy from now on. Well played.
Deuce.
At the prospect of a 5th set.
Advantage Edberg.
I should think at least that, yes.
Yes. More.
But he's
Game
held
is
serve. It will be Cash who has to hold serve if he's going to win this 4th set. 5-2 he leads.
Love 15. all.
Reflecting into his eyes. Those types of points from Stefan Edberg have become rare indeed in the last 2 sets. And finally,
Game Edberg. Cash leads 5 games to 3.
Well played.
15 love.
beautiful backhand volley again. Good pick-up from Pat Cash on the baseline. Edberg safe with the overhead.
all. 15-30.
Pat Cash hitting the ball better and better off the ground and more cold winners. 2 set points.
15-40.
Well, it's a pity from his point of view because he had pulled himself together quite beautifully. But really, it is the pressure that Cash has been exerting that turned the trick.
Oh, Pat has made that error
30-40.
several times.
Well played.
Deuce. Advantage Edberg.
But not now, I think. There's nothing inevitable about this.
I'm tired.
Well played.
Game Edberg.
So now the pressure very much on Cash. He'll be at 5-4 serving in the 4th set.